Good evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. In the headlines, San Ignacio Police Award Officers of the Month. Maya people in the South stage protest in Toledo. And a stabbing incident in Belize City leaves a schoolboy in critical condition. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages.
Making a change. We vote in blue on election day.
My fellow Belizeans of the Cayo Central Division, my name is Dan Silva. On November the 4th, we will be making a historic decision in the direction of our nation. As I have visited your homes and your families, I have had a chance to discuss with you the issues affecting your lives and the lives of our fellow Belizeans. The cry that we hear out there is the need for lots, for homes, for jobs, for school, for education. Your cries will be represented when I win on November the 4th. I promise you to work tirelessly to improve the living conditions of the people in our area, to work for our farmers, to work for our young people, to make them proud once again of their nation. My friends, I'd like to thank everyone that has helped in this campaign. My campaign manager, my campaigners, the people, the young people who are out there who believe in the cause. This election is about change. This election is about hope. This election is about a new Belize, where all of us, not a few, participate in the development of our beautiful Belize. Thank you, and on November the 4th, I'm asking you to vote for Dan Silva. Dan is the man. Thank you.
We vote in blue on election day, no matter how much UDP pay. Take the money, vote them away, so much love that I can't explain.
Home of my fathers, true and brave, land of my earliest days, land of my heart, whose word I read. Teach me to sing thy praise, to thee I yield my maiden love, entire and pure and free, devoted as the stars above. I serve and honor thee.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
The Belize Tire Depot, your one-stop destination. What you will find is a first-class selection of solid, dependable, quality products from the names you can trust. We carry a full line of urea and SureTech tools and equipment to meet every need, from light maintenance around the house to heavy-duty fieldwork. Our tire workshop features the full array of Pirelli, Nexen, and Nankang tires for every vehicle and any terrain. Our trained technicians' #1 priority is to ensure you and your family's safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
Here now is the news in details. The regular end of the month public inspection of officers working at the San Ignacio Police Station took place this afternoon. The inspection of the men and women who carry out law enforcement duties for the Twin Towns and surrounding areas was done by a member of the local business community who continues to support the San Ignacio Police Station in their work to keep the community safe. At the conclusion of the inspection, awards for Officer of the Month were presented to Constable Miguel Alpuche from the Traffic Branch and Constable Maxwell Valerio from the Quick Response Team. TNT News spoke with both of the officers who received the public citations, and they both said that they are honored to have been chosen as Officers of the Month for October.
Well, basically, come to work and do give 110%. Especially with the crime happening in China, uprising. Some of the Guatemalans, allegedly Guatemalans, come across the vehicles them, and along with this election outburst, So I was coming, myself and my team, do conduct mobile patrols, stop and searches, vehicle searches, and apprehend persons doing mishaps, basically.
As a young officer, does this give you added incentive to continue to perform to the best of your ability?
Yes, sir, it has. Whenever myself and my team, I trust on my team a lot because we work together, and we build a very family-like structure. We work as a very strong team. Most officers here look up to myself and my team for the job well done that we do within the areas of China. So this incentive is very good. It'll be a boost for me and give me more confidence in carrying out my daily duties as a police officer.
Now, if you had the chance, and I'm giving you that chance now, what would you like to say to the people of San Ignacio and Santa Elena, those same people who you are serving as a law enforcement officer?
Well, just cooperate with the police. The 911 call, we are always open. The police will always show up. Major crime, QRT, us character officers are here. We'll stop and search, deal with the problem, and communicate with other people. Just tell them to keep faith in the police officers and throughout China. So before, during, and after the national election 2015.
For me, it's a great pleasure for being recognized as Officer of the Month because it shows that you are being recognized for the arduous work, and the commitment that you have towards the police department. And like it was mentioned earlier, that we are always there to walk that extra mile. And I would encourage all my fellow colleagues and my officers to do as same, as it is something great.
Now, I was going to ask you that. What advice would you have for other officers in your unit and the young officers who are just coming up?
I would advise that they would continue hard work and listen to their supervisor, of course, and ask questions if they don't know, and just continue working very hard. And someday they will be here. They will be nominated as Officers of the Month. As you can see that the OCs, San Ignacio, and the deputy recognize the hard work that you are doing, and they are trying to let you feel happy about it. And that this is what we want.
I give you an opportunity now to say something to the people who you are protecting here in San Ignacio, Santa Elena.
I would just tell the people that it is nice to work with them. If you notice here at San Ignacio, we have a good relationship with the public, and that is exactly what we one of our goals is, to work together with the community and be prosperous.
Deputy Officer Commanding San Ignacio Police Inspector Raimundo Reyes says that the citations are an effective instrument to help to lift the morale of the law enforcement officials.
Here we have Police Constable 841 Miguel Alpuche, presently attached to the station as our fleet manager, and we have Police Constable 1330 Maxwell Valerio, member of the Quick Response Team.
How were these officers chosen?
It was based on criteria that we select officers for the month. For example, it has to be that deals with your honesty, punctuality, the way how you deal with the community over here on the streets, and as well as the productivity, right? These are criteria that we use to select them, so as to give them that encouragement at the end of the day to continue to perform to that 100% standard or more, if possible.
Aside from getting the citation here from the department, what else do these officers get? Does the community take part in recognizing them?
As I mentioned during the initial ceremony, is that we have business communities who assist us or sponsors us a small donation for these officers. for the past 3 months, we have Nancy Spam Shop, who has been very helpful to us. Because of them, we could say that the program is going on. And other businesses are now pushing in their lipongs to help us to maintain the program alive.
Now, is this the final award for the year, or will there be more coming up?
We still have for the month of, we did October today, we have for November, and we will have for December.
Now, these officers, they go back to regular duties, or do they get any special assignment now that they've been recognized as officers of the month?
No, they still remain at their posts. It is only that we continue to monitor them and ask them to continue to do the right thing. We know that this is a special privilege to them, and people will be looking at them at the end of the day, because today being known or called to be a police officer of the month is not something that is just given to them. They have to have certain qualities, and we ask them to keep it up rather than to bring it down at the end of the day.
The public inspection of the police officers at the San Ignacio Police Station takes place on the last Friday of every month. Residents of Halacte Village in the Toledo district are aggrieved by what they say is a lack of respect from government as it pertains to the construction of an agriculture learning center. The villagers, while not against the project, are in fact upset that the government of Belize went ahead and constructed the facility without consulting with the Maya Quechua villagers of Halacte. That is what got them riled up, and earlier this week gathered in a large group and marched to the area where the Agricultural Learning Center was constructed. According to an online post on social media, the villagers of Halacte are adamant that they have property rights to the village lands, including the specific area in question as affirmed by the courts of the country. They say that the property laws of Belize must be applied where land is needed for public purposes, which stipulates how the property owner be consulted and adequately compensated. Halacte villagers are not against the development of their lands where it seeks to improve their well-being, and is open to dialogue with the government of Belize on the basis of respect as landowners and good faith consultations. The Ministry of Agriculture is initiating National Integrated Community Development in Agriculture Initiative with immediate focus on 2 projects for the communities along the highway that leads to Halacte Village. But now that the government has erected a center on lands that is the property of Halacte villagers collectively, and more specifically an area used and occupied customarily by a villager of Halacte, the villagers are not at all happy. The consultation and consent of the villager who holds customary interest and ownership of this land was never sought or given. Additionally, the community as a whole was never consulted nor asked for permission to develop and or occupy their property. The villagers of Halacte reiterate that they have property rights to its village lands, including the specific area in question. In yesterday's newscast, we brought you the story of the complaint made by the campaign manager for the PUP Cayo Central, Horace Grant, alleging irregularities in the authorization of proxy forms. Grant, in a letter to the Chief Elections Officer Josephine Tamai, accused her of instructing the local registering officer to sign blank proxy forms. In interviews granted to the media on Thursday evening, Tamai flatly denied that she gave any authorization as alleged by the PUP official. Tamai explained that she was in a meeting when she got a phone call from the local registering officer at the Election and Boundaries Office in Santa Elena Town. Tamai explained that based on what was explained to her, there was nothing wrong or illegal in going ahead and completing the process, since the only thing that was missing from the proxy form in question was the date on which it was signed. Tamai, in a written response to Horace Grant, made clear that she did not give approval to any of her staff members, including registering officers and senior officers, to sign any blank proxy forms. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. We will have more of the day's stories for you right after these messages.
This is the arrogance of the UDP.
You are not speaking
with the ordinary person on the street. You speak with Alberto Argas.
UDP Chairman Alberto No Ordinary Belizean Argas has no problems issuing threats to ordinary Belizeans.
You will continue to going out there full blast to the PUP. We will not be able to help you. We will not be able to help you.
Rene Montero, Alberto Argas, and UDP cronies in Cayo Central continue to harass and intimidate voters.
You are openly critical of the United Democratic Party. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Alberto, we all have the freedom to choose whatever party we want to be on.
Let me be blunt with you. Frankly, what you are doing or what you did there was that you're closing every single door that might be open for you.
Alberto, every single door Rene Montero closed for me before you even realized it. Montero took a land that I had invested $5,000 in. Montero took away my daughter's scholarship. You know that I was on your side, Alberto Argas.
100 acres of land. You own more land than that.
I owned 50 acres of land in my name.
Listen to me carefully. You will continue to going out there full blast to the PUP. We will not be able to help you. We will not be able to help you. Think about it carefully. Think about it carefully.
The UDPs are not normal Belizeans. On November 4th, give power back to the people. Vote Dan Silva, vote PUP.
Hello everybody, we just want to share exciting news with you. We are here at Mr. Greedy's Pizza and they have a new location right here in San Ignacio between actually Houston and West Street. They have both streets.
More or less right next door to the old tourist bakery.
Exactly right,
for the
that's
local
true.
people that know, yeah. It's simple to find. Everybody knows Greedy's. Everybody knows. Everybody knows if you want to have fun, you come to Greedy's. You want good food, you come to Greedy's.
That's true. And this Halloween, there's special events here. There's going to be
cool.
a children's party on Friday, October 30th from 5 to 7. So mark your calendars because there's going to be piñatas, there's going to be fresh treats, fresh treats. That's like ice cream, so you want to have that. And also they're going to have they're going to give out candy, they're going to have prizes for kids. It's going to be fun, and they have been busy decorating. You're only going to see a little bit of it today because they're in process of it.
So make sure you be festive, put some costumes on your kids, bring your kids out, let them have a good time for Halloween.
And then you all parents, guess what? Yeah. On the next night, Halloween, Saturday, starting at 8 o'clock, there's a lot of festivities going on here, and there's going to be a costume party. So come see Chris, enter the costume party, and think of what you're going to come dressed as. What are you going to dress up as?
The most famous thing of all, myself.
Oh. All right, so y'all want to dress like Louis Capello? You know, this is what it looks like.
everybody that knows Greedy's that's ever been around here knows they put on the best performance, best show, most fun. This is the place to be for Halloween for sure.
So if you have kids, that's Friday the 30th from 5 to 7. Come bring them. They'll have a great time and enjoy that piñata. And then on Saturday, the adults party. Time to have fun. Take the kids out and then come home, get changed, and get that costume on.
Bring
and we'll see
costume on.
We'll see you at 8 o'clock. Look forward to seeing you on Halloween here at Mr. Greedy's Pizza. Again, right between Houston Street and West Street. Look forward to seeing you.
Home of my fathers, true and brave, land of my earliest days, land of my heart, whose word I raise. Teach me to sing thy praise, to thee I yield my maiden love, entire and pure and free, devoted as the stars above. I serve and honor thee.
PUP making a change. We vote in blue on election day. No
My
matter
fellow Belizeans of the Cayo Central Division, my name is Dan Silva. On November the 4th, we will be making a historic decision in the direction of our nation. As I have visited your homes and your families, I have had a chance to discuss with you the issues affecting your lives and the lives of our fellow Belizeans. The cry that we hear out there is the need for lots, for homes, for jobs, for school, for education. Your cries will be represented when I win on November the 4th. I promise you to work tirelessly to improve the living conditions of the people in our area, to work for our farmers, to work for our young people, to make them proud once again of their nation. My friends, I'd like to thank everyone that has helped in this campaign. My campaign manager, my campaigners, the people, the young people who are out there who believe in the cause. This election is about change. This election is about hope. This election is about a new Belize where all of us, not a few, participate in the development of our beautiful Belize. Thank you, and on November the 4th, I'm asking you to vote for Dan Silva. Dan is the man. Thank you.
We vote in blue on election day, no matter how much UDP pay. Take the money, vote them away, so much love that I can't explain.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. A 16-year-old boy is in critical condition following a stabbing incident on Wednesday afternoon. Police say they visited the KHMH and found the teenage boy suffering from a stab wound to the lower back. Investigations reveal that while the boy was walking on Antelope Street, 3 male persons approached him and a struggle ensued. After the struggle, one of the men stabbed the 16-year-old boy with a knife. Police say they are seeking one person in connection with the incident. A woman was attacked and robbed early yesterday morning in Belize City. The 23-year-old woman told police that she was walking on Kelly Street around 6:30 yesterday morning when a man rode up to her and began choking her. During the attack, the man demanded that the woman hand over her belongings. The robber escaped with $25 belonging to the woman. Police investigations continue. The news on the national channel. More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrack stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrack Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
PUP making a change. We vote in blue on election day. No
My fellow Belizeans of the Cayo Central Division, my name is Dan Silva. On November the 4th, we will be making a historic decision in the direction of our nation. As I have visited your homes and your families, I have had a chance to discuss with you the issues affecting your lives and the lives of our fellow Belizeans. The cry that we hear out there is the need for lots, for homes, for jobs, for school, for education. Your cries will be represented when I win on November the 4th. I promise you to work tirelessly to improve the living conditions of the people in our area, to work for our farmers, to work for our young people, to make them proud once again of their nation. My friends, I'd like to thank everyone that has helped in this campaign. My campaign manager, my campaigners, the people, the young people who are out there who believe in the cause. This election is about change. This election is about hope. This election is about a new Belize where all of us, not a few, participate in the development of our beautiful Belize. Thank you, and on November the 4th, I'm asking you to vote for Dan Silva. Dan is the man. Thank you.
We vote in blue on election day, no matter how much UDP pay. Take the money, vote them away, so much love that I can't explain.
Belize Camping Experience would like to thank everyone who makes BCE successful and meaningful.
To our summer camp supporters and volunteers who came from communities across Belize.
To all who supported,
contributed, and volunteered with our Harvest for Kids project.
Funds raised through last year's rice and corn crop will help maintain BCE's children's programs through 2015.
You can also support BCE by buying your bag of Circle R Premium Rice with the Harvest for Kids logo, now in a new package.
Together we can and will make a positive difference in this beautiful country of Belize.
Home of my fathers, true and brave, land of my earliest days, land of my heart, whose word I read. Teach me to sing thy praise, to thee I yield my maiden love, entire and pure and free, devoted as the stars above, I serve and honor thee.
The final segment of the news tonight is a look at the weather heading into the weekend. It shows that mainly fair conditions are currently prevailing and will continue to prevail through to next week. The general forecast for Belize and her coastal waters is for partly cloudy skies tonight. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny. Winds over the open sea and along the coast will be easterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 knots. The sea state will be choppy. Low temperatures tonight will be around 81 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 75 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 70 degrees Fahrenheit up in the hills. High temperatures on Saturday will range from 89 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast to 95 degrees Fahrenheit inland. It will be a warm 82 degrees Fahrenheit up at the higher elevations. The tides. A high tide will occur at 11 minutes to midnight. A low tide follows at 7 o'clock on Saturday morning. The sun will rise at 9 minutes to 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. It will set at 22 minutes past 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. The extended forecast, valid through to Sunday afternoon, is for continuing mainly fair and warm weather with the chance of only isolated showers or isolated thunderstorms developing. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Ronald Gordon at the Belize Weather Bureau. To finalize the news, we take a look at the headlines again. San Ignacio Police award Officers of the Month. Maya people stage protest in Toledo. And a stabbing incident in Belize City leaves a schoolboy in critical condition. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. As we head out this Friday evening, we hope that you and your family will have a safe and an enjoyable weekend. Then join us back here at the news desk on Monday for another newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.